Thomas Huxley said that the greatest end to life is action, not knowledge. Hi, it's Lorna Rasmussen here, speaking to you from beautiful British Columbia. What Mr. Huxley meant by that is that all the knowledge in the world without action is useless. We can know everything, but if we don't take action, we don't achieve what we're setting out to achieve. You know, we're going through this process of learning about ourselves, of determining what our goals are, of really setting forth a plan to get to our ultimate goal, but we have to take action. What stops a lot of people is not knowing what the first step is, and the second step, and the third step, or they're trying to do too much too quickly. I had a client the other day who said she wanted to reach a particular goal in her company, but that goal was an enormous step from where she was. It wasn't an enormous step from what she could do. It was just an enormous step from where she was. She needed to break it down into smaller steps of action, steps that would take her closer and closer and closer to that final goal. One of the best ideas I ever heard was from Brian Tracy, who's a great sales trainer. He said, imagine the goal that you want to achieve and go to the top of that mountain, turn around and look down and say, what was the last step I took before I achieved this goal? And what was the step before that step? And the step before that step? And basically what you're doing is reverse engineering yourself down to the first step. Because once you see that those in tiny steps, in incremental steps, first of all, it starts to be doable. Secondly, it seems plausible. And thirdly, it seems like that's something you can do. So you feel invigorated by your goal rather than deflated by it. Little tiny checks on your to-do list have the same effect. So you're going to take those individual steps and put them in your plan of action and put a date to them in exactly the same format that you use for your goal entirely. So let's say that your goal is to achieve something by the end of the year. You might start with your first step of action in the next couple of days, and then the next step of action in the next couple of weeks, and the next step of action in the next couple of months. So step by step, it's taking you towards that end, almost as if you'll get there and didn't even realize that you were moving in that direction. What I also want to share with you is that in putting a plan of action together, it gives you the ability to share that with other people and to have them be part of your plan. They too will feel invigorated and support you if you show them, look, I've got this plan and I'm going to do this and this and this, and that's how I'm going to achieve it. The other thing you want to do is you want to imagine in your mind what it feels like to do that and put an affirmation, list of affirmations together that are statements, positive statements in the first person as though they're already achieved. And those become especially important when you are up against something that you've never done before or you're concerned about achieving. To have affirmations that you are doing those things, that you are achieving those things, becomes an important tool for you in the achievement of your goals. And thirdly, you also want to ask yourself, because you understand that there's a lot of work to do in achieving these goals, is it worth it? Is achieving that goal worth the work, the time, and the effort? And if you answer yes to that, then go for it. Because that means that you are totally committed to that goal. It's worth it to you. You have the plan of action. You have the step-by-step process for doing it. I want to also invite you at this moment to join us if you are interested in learning more about the goal-setting process, to join us in the video masterclass that I put together called The Success Journey. You can learn more about it down here. Just click on the link down below, and it will show you how we go step by step through the goal-setting process. If you need more support at the end of that video masterclass, there's an invitation to you to get more support from me, and that can come in a variety of different forms. But I look forward to interacting with you, and particularly in helping you achieve the goals that are important to you.